on YouTube.
0088 here. What's the next bit? To
do a review.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. You gave me the really hard bit.
Really hard bits though. We're doing a spoilers review for Justice League. Get into spoilers now straight away. So Superman died again? No, I'm joking.
Alright, so we'll start with Batman. What do you think of Batman in this?
Well, the spoilers. Spoiler Batman.
He's become more of an arsehole now.
Yeah.
Like he's being true to the comic book.
I love the way he pushed Wonder Woman into trying to become the leader of the team, and to try and bring Superman back to life. Like he was proper pushing.
When I was watching it, I was actually quite uncomfortable. I was like, bro, stop.
Yeah,
and I was actually thinking
it was like name dropping Steve Trevor and all that.
Yeah.
And then one of them pushed him.
That was sick.
Oh man, I love those moments. Yeah. Those are the bits I really liked. And when they were bringing Superman back to life, and that moment was so intense. Yeah, that was like one of the best moments of the whole film. Where like Aquaman's like, we didn't say we fucked up, but he said, this isn't a good idea, it's a bad idea, why are we doing this? Like, it just seems so dodgy. They were digging up Clark's grave and all that stuff. That was really cool stuff, and Batman made that happen. So that was cool. But then the non-characteristics of Batman was like, I don't know, when he's a bit jokey. Little jokes. Batman will never joke. But
do you bleed? And then he says, "Oh, I'm sure there's a bit of bleeding now."
I'm sure there's a bit of bleeding now. Yeah, that one liner.
Whatever he said.
But to be fair, I don't blame DC for that. I feel like they need to do that now. But I don't blame. Do you know what I blame? I blame the fans for that. I don't blame DC for that because the fans, not DC fans. Maybe Marvel fans, maybe some DC fans, or just movie fans in general. They're constantly like, DC needs to be, it's too dark, it needs jokes, and what are DC going to do? They're trying to be different, but they can't. So, you want to make a point?
I was just thinking, his whole joke system, you know, yeah, I did think it was a bit excessive, but like, when he was with sort of the crew, like just the actual group, I don't think the jokes are that bad, because realistically, if he was in that situation, he probably would be like, oh.
Yeah, and in terms of the movie, but it's only because I know what Batman like in the comics. He would not joke, and if he does joke, he's kind of like Darth Vader. Like he'll say the most driest joke, like "Don't choke on your aspirations" or something. That's even too much. Everyone else was too much. But he's kind of like Batman's kind of like Darth Vader. Like he's just so dry. When he's he'll joke, but what he means, what he's saying at the same time as well.
Okay, like rather than just like a.
Yeah, like he would do like a mean joke. He would do mean jokes. He wouldn't say you talk to fish and all this kind of stuff. I know why they had to do it.
Can I just talk about the beginning, but basically how the film started? Obviously, it had Superman at the beginning. Yeah. But okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I didn't like that bit. I thought it was a bit.
When they're doing the handheld cam.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're trying to make Superman.
Like just weird.
The CGI on his mouth is completely wrecked. I
didn't see that. It's just weird. It looks strange.
His mouth was disgusting. Some other scenes as well. The CGI on his mouth was horrible. I know what it was. It's because I think Henry Cavill has a beard or something. He needed a beard, maybe for another role he's in or something like that. And they had to CGI away the beard.
I just thought they were trying to make him look younger and just...
Why would they need to do that? You're wondering, why are you CGIing his mouth? You must have been wondering what the hell's going on.
It looked really strange.
That's why it looked weird when he was talking and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had a beard and they tried to CGI it away.
Why is it being
Come on, they can do better than that for CGI.
And sure, why can't you don't do... I guess they had their reasons. They had their reasons why they had to
except, I mean, obviously I didn't like that bit, but the bit when it's like slow motion and like it's almost showing how the world is now without Superman and how people are scared and people just giving up and things, and it was just slow motion. That bit really got to me. Like, it really set the tone. I was like, oh, this film's dark. I was like, yes.
Doesn't matter.
In a DC film.
Yeah, because Flash wasn't a hero yet. Yeah. Aquaman just does his own thing. He helps people like on the other side of the world. And Wonder Woman, I don't know.
She didn't, but I don't know if you noticed, she wasn't actually being Wonder Woman. She hasn't been Wonder Woman for like 10 years.
But she wanted to save the bank.
Like she
started being Wonder Woman again a little bit.
She was doing it a little bit, but I think Batman makes a comment about how she was like, for a decade, she just
she was gone for years, not decades, but century or something.
So she was still doing certain things, but I don't think she was like Wonder Woman. Yeah. She was still working as like whatever, but I mean, the way that it started really set the tone of the film.
Yeah, like, I don't know, I just got these weird cringy moments from this film, for me. Like, I think when they were trying to be funny, but it just wasn't landing, that was really bad. Like, I don't know, when they're just trying to say certain jokes.
Oh my god, please do not get me started on Aquaman's jokes. Towards the end of the film, my man! Alright! Okay! We're doing this! Hell yeah! It's like, relax, man. Every time he hits something, oh yeah!
Just trying to make it
relax!
Completely...
They're trying to make it seem fun. That's
I know, but I literally was cringing.
But it was like...
Oh my god, it was so irritating.
It was just annoying.
It's like they're trying to do like what... They're like, oh, that's what Marvel's doing. It seems to be working. Let's try and do it too. Like, I'm not even praising Marvel. I hate when Marvel tries to joke all the time. But it's worse for DC because you can tell they don't want to do it. It's like... when the cool kid is coming into school and everyone loves him and he's wearing his little like jacket and all, like his little sports jacket, and everyone loves him, he's a cool kid, he's a popular kid, and then like the nerd sees him and he's a bit darker and he's a bit grungery and he's like, I want to be loved like that, and then he comes in with like the jacket and everything, he's trying to be like him and he's just a bit he's a bit more awkward with it, he can't really do it as well and he's not pulling it off, even though the cool kid is like a jerk anyway, like he's not that, I don't really like it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like the nerd just comes in, he's all awkward with it. That's what DC feels like. They're trying to be like Marvel but they can't really do it right. They just... That's
because it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a dark...
But I don't blame DC because DC tried to be. They tried to be different. They tried to do Batman v Superman and Man of Steel more serious, darker, deeper.
Like when he did the neck thing and what was it, Batman?
Yeah, he killed Zod. Everyone was moaning about that. Superman doesn't smile. He's not He's not happy-go-lucky Superman anymore. Or whatever. He's always worried. He's always got concerns.
But that's just the worst thing is. You're the worst thing is.
It
would make so much more sense if he was like that now because he's just been brought from the dead.
He's just been brought back from the dead.
That would make so much more sense.
He should be. Now he's really happy-go-lucky and he's laughing and he's joking
back
around.
To normal. It's like,
well, Lois Lane was a key, so...
Maybe that's what... Maybe the reason is he died and it freshened him up.
No, but Death, come on, Death is like...
Yeah, if anything, he should be Dark Superman.
They should have played on that scene
a little bit, at least.
When they had the fight.
They should have made... The Superman we're seeing now should have been the Superman we saw from the start. And then he becomes the Superman that's all dark and do I save the people, like whatever shit that he used to do. But to be fair, the old Superman and the old film, not the old films, but Man of Steel and Batman Superman felt more realistic to me.
Because it is realistic.
This one seems like almost cartoony, but I don't blame DC because that's what it seems what you guys want.
That's what everyone wanted.
That's what everyone wants. You want a cartoony Justice League.
I mean, at the end of the day, this
my man, yeah, we're the Justice League. Yeah.
They don't do that.
But I'm just, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to give you a picture.
You know, it actually wasn't really that bad, but it's just those little bits that they added in and make it seem.
It's not even that funny. It's quite a serious film.
No, it's a very serious film.
Yeah, but it's just
that's the thing because it was that serious. When they did make the jokes, it was like.
Felt a bit awkward.
Yeah, it was just a bit like that's for us. Obviously, you might watch it and be like, "What are they talking about? That's nothing."
Misplaced.
Yeah, it felt misplaced and
kind of
awkward.
Do you know what really pissed me off though? So going back to Aquaman, like when we first see Aquaman, that first scene, he looks kind of like scary and like kind of dark.
I don't know if he's going to change into
the joke he made.
Yeah.
Like the joke he made about how I think Batman says something about, "Oh, I'll give you 25,000 if you just let me talk to him" or something. And he's like, he's going to give me that money anyway. That's the kind of jokes I like. The sort of like scary kind of
cockiness a little bit.
And then he just came out with this weird like American jock dude guy, like hell yeah, alright.
I mean, I guess because I saw the trailers, so I knew he was going to be like that.
But you know how in the trailers sometimes they can oversell things and they're not actually like that.
Yeah, so you thought they were going to...
I really thought, I saw it, I was like, oh, were they going to do what? And then he turned.
No, to be fair, I thought he was better than he was in the trailers.
Yeah, I didn't mind Aquaman.
I really thought it was going to be much worse.
I think Flash saved probably this movie sometimes.
A little bit.
Like, I don't want to sound like a hypocrite and say, oh, I don't like comedy in my movies, but I love Flash's comedy. But the reason why I like Flash's comedy is because he's the only one that does it. Not everybody's doing it. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone's a comedian. He's the comedian. And he's proper, what it should be called comic relief, not comic, everything is just comedy constantly. Yeah. He's comic relief. He relieves you from all the seriousness that's going on, and it was kind of fun.
Yeah, he was a character that the audience would be able to relate to.
Yeah, he's the one that we're using to peek in to their world. And it was kind of fun. I liked Flash. He helped the film.
I was saying to Di in the cinema as well. The casting of this is really good.
Yeah, I was saying that to you.
The guy who played his dad,
he looks just like Flash.
Yeah.
I was like, they picked a really good guy.
Which one?
The one that's like, the one that gets blown up in Terminator 2. He's the one that He's the one that made the Terminators, basically. Dyson, Miles Dyson.
I just saw him as the guy from Watchmen.
Is he in Watchmen as well?
Flash's dad.
Flash's dad! I thought you were talking about Cyborg's dad. I don't know.
Flash's dad looks just like Flash.
Yeah, the guy from Watchmen, yeah. He does look like Flash. But it was a bit weird because they said Flash's dad killed his mum.
Yeah.
But then they were like, hey Dad, look! I know you killed my mum, but we're friends.
I thought it was because he was wrongly accused and maybe he was going to be put right. But I think he actually did kill his mum.
Yeah, so I don't understand why Flash is so happy about that.
Because Bruce Wayne explains that he doesn't believe it or he's trying to fight his case or something like that.
I feel, my assumption was that maybe the mum was a proper evil bitch or something. Maybe she was a monster or something, or evil. She'd done something evil. Because I don't understand why Flash is so buddy. I don't understand.
And his dad doesn't look like someone that...
It's obviously something from Flash's backstory in the comics that we don't know, that I don't know. Yeah. Do your research. Yes, I get it. I'll do the research, whatever. But I don't know too much about Flash, alright? I'm gonna admit that. I don't know too much about Flash's backstory. I don't know why his dad killed his mum, but Flash is still happy with him. I don't get it. But anyway, you guys explain it to me in the comments.
But overall, Flash is his powers though, like. I loved it.
The scenes were good with him.
I love that scene when one woman's reaching for a sword and he's like, you watch him go through and then he's like, ding.
They knew They had to do that stuff from X-Men. I know X-Men started it with Quicksilver, but sorry X-Men, they got to do it. They got Flash. You got to do that. Yeah. You got to do it with Flash. And then what was the best one when he did it with Superman and Superman just looked.
Oh my god, that was the best scene ever.
In fact,
that was scary.
Before we even get into that, let's go back a bit.
Sorry, we're getting so excited.
Let's go back a bit and say what the best scene for me. I don't know if it was for you guys. Was the resurrection of Superman, where they're like, we really talked about that in a bit in the start of this review. Yeah. So the resurrection where everyone was all like intense and all worried and stuff. But then, like, he was a bit evil at the start.
That was beautiful.
And he's kicking the shit out of all of them.
I wish they could have maybe done that towards the beginning of it so we could see him be like that for a bit longer.
For a little bit longer.
So he's not just that happy-go-lucky.
And this is where I thought, I don't know, you guys tell me what you think in the comments, but I felt maybe there should have been a twist in this film because up until that point, I was a little bit bored. Like I was enjoying the action and seeing the characters do stuff and like seeing the characters come to life. It was
you needed
basically
a plot twist.
I needed a plot twist. It was predictable as all hell. Steppenwolf was not interesting at all. He's not interesting. I don't care about him.
I don't care about him.
Can't hear what he's saying half the time. Yeah, it's just doing. Oh, I'm evil. I want to destroy. I don't even know what his motivation really was. It was my mother box mother or some shit. Yeah, do you know what I mean? Like so. I thought, oh shit, Superman is evil because in the comics he comes back and he's not right. Yeah, like, he's a bit evil.
That's in the storyline.
Yeah. Well, I think that would happen to anyone.
So I thought he was gonna come back. He's not right in the head. He's forgotten who he is.
Probably a little bit even stronger.
Even stronger. I think he feels like he's a bit stronger. Yeah, and Steppenwolf comes or something, or Superman bumps into Steppenwolf somehow and just kills him. Just that's how strong Superman is because he did that anyway in the film. He just kills him, fucks Steppenwolf off.
And then what would they go on next?
And then the whole thing is about trying to stop Superman.
Like, try and get him to remember.
That'll be a massive twist because you've never seen the trailers. I thought they were going to actually do it at one point where it was just going to be about Superman. I know these people will say, oh, but we're tired of heroes fighting each other. We just want to see them all happy and we're the Justice League. I know you guys want to see that, but it just gets boring after a while.
With that, I mean, just that small scene of it happening, I was like, how are they gonna?
I was awake at that point when they were trying to deal with Superman. I was like, oh my days, Batman! Oh my god! Yeah, and then Lois Lane came out to calm him down.
I did say that to Guy. I was like, why did she bring her in the first place? And then she came in. I was like, oh. And
she was like, sun's getting real low.
Oh god, the sun's getting real low.
It's a Superman. But I honestly, there was a bit of me. I know they weren't going to do it, but part of me thought, like, I was a bit scared. See if I was going to go through her chest or some shit.
I thought
he does that.
Her neck. I really thought he might snap her neck.
I thought he was going to kill her at one point.
Yeah, it's impossible.
That would have been interesting if they did that.
I don't think they have the. I don't blame them. I don't even blame them for not doing that. In fact, I don't even know if I'd like that. It would just be like.
It was just the thought that came into mind. Like, what if he slits her neck? What
if he kills her? Because in the comic. I think he accidentally kills Lois or something, or Joker kills Lois and he stabs Joker through the chest like that in the comic. He kills because Batman tells him don't kill the Joker, and Superman does it because Joker killed Lois Lane, and that's what I thought the Flash's thing was when he went in Batman v Superman. He was like, Lois, she's the key. You were right about him. You were right about. I think it was.
When did he do that in the film though?
Oh, you mean in this one? Like,
when did he go back in time?
Yeah, he didn't do it, but I thought they were talking about Superman was evil, like saying you're right about him, that Superman is evil. And I thought Lois is the key, like you got to keep her alive or something like that. Because I think she dies and that makes Superman go completely nuts. That's what happens in the comic. But they didn't do that. But now it still kind of fits. You were right about, well, I don't know about you're right about him, but Lois is the key. She was the key to calming Superman down. So it looks like maybe the timeline is split somehow. Like Flash didn't need to go back in time to warn Bruce because Bruce already knew. So he created a new timeline where let me get the point out, man. He created a new timeline where he doesn't need to go back in time and be like, you were right about him, because he's already done it. He's already fixed it. Like Lois, he used Lois, like Flash told him to use Lois, and then Superman was better.
Oh, I see. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Because in that timeline, she wasn't there.
She wasn't there, and he and then like maybe Bruce died, maybe Aquaman died, but Flash survived.
What do you mean by he used Lois?
Huh?
What do you mean by Flash?
Remember Wonder Woman said, oh, you called Lois Lane. Like that was.
How did you know to do that?
How did you know to call Lois Lane or something?
But then Batman said something about, you didn't think I was listening. Like, so that's why it doesn't.
Maybe he didn't want to mention about Flash going back in time. But yeah, they could have. Maybe they didn't. Maybe I'm just making it sound better than it is. That's why I bet the director was listening to me like, oh shit, we should have done that.
Because you're so great.
I'm not saying so great. It just makes sense.
No, but it does make sense. It justifies
so you're basically saying that there was a timeline where they brought Superman back and Lois wasn't there.
And Lois wasn't there.
They didn't think to call Lois.
Yeah, and then Superman just fucking killed all of them. Like, well, maybe not Flash, because Flash needs to come back. Though? What do you mean?
What's the point in showing that?
Showing what?
Showing that there were two timelines basically in the film.
They didn't know. It's probably just like a speculation. It's probably just like a, if you look deep into it. It's more if you look deep into it.
No, I
don't think it's actually that, but it works. Like, that's a cool theory.
Yeah, it's a good, it's interesting.
If you guys know, in the comments, I don't know.
But yeah, I thought it would be cooler.
They just didn't show him going back in time.
Nah, yeah.
But that makes no sense.
Probably, maybe, or it might be for a later film. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe.
It might be for Flashpoint.
Yeah, it might be for
this film called Flashpoint. Yeah.
So yeah, Superman coming back and seeing him fight.
It was cool.
The Justice League was
but then
insane.
he just, that's why I didn't. Another thing I didn't like. He just turned good so quick, and you nearly killed Batman, bro. And you're just like, oh yeah, like I'm normal now. Like even though I headbutted Wonder Woman. I think he went
too normal.
Like he literally like nearly murdered these guys, man. He doesn't know how much they can take, and then he's just happy with himself. Like later on, like
way too happy.
You know, like everything's normal. Like if I was Lois, I'd be kind of terrified of him. I'd be like, you okay? You're normal, right?
I guess that's kind of why she said it's a shame that you've recovered so quickly. And I have to send you away. Get this film over and done with.
Yeah, really, it felt like they were trying to just get the film done.
They had to, because by the time he came in, we were already like halfway through the film. They needed to there's so much more that needs to happen.
And then they went off to fight Steppenwolf, and then like
it took ages,
yeah, they were fighting.
It took so long.
Yeah, it took ages since I don't even know what Steppenwolf was doing, making a big like cocoon or some shit. What the fuck are you doing, man? Just wasting time.
What was he doing? No, I think Wonder Woman explains. We just weren't listening or we couldn't hear or something.
He was combining the cubes.
To
do something.
Destroy the world
properly. Well, I think we need to
just
watch it again.
cause major chaos, basically.
Yeah.
But but then Superman comes in and just fucks Steppenwolf up hard, and then like it allows the other rest of Justice League to beat him. How did he die? Oh yeah, he died by his own fear.
Yeah.
He started getting
I like
scared.
that concept.
I don't know.
I love that.
Yeah, I like it. It's fine.
He got scared. Like once he was hiding behind that stupid.
Because his axe thing broke. Superman's flipping alive, and his punches hurt. So he's like, you know what, man, I'm kind of scared.
And he raised these fly things to be, to feed on fear.
Yeah.
And he was scared. I think that was such a sick concept.
You're right. I love
that. And then I don't understand why he went into the sky though. That he just went. I don't know. Did someone get the Bifrost opened or?
Maybe Darkseid.
I was wondering what those things are. Does he summon those with?
They turn into. They explained it earlier in the film. They turn.
What you mean those fly things? Yeah.
They're humans that turn into.
He turned him into those things.
Oh. The thing that was sucking him up into the.
I don't know what that was. Just crazy shit.
But I like the way he died. I know it sounds really weird, but I didn't know if he died.
But yeah, I'm just waiting for Darkseid.
There's something I do want to talk about.
But should we get to what do you want to talk about?
It's about Cyborg.
Yeah, go on.
Obviously, before I said I really liked his character, and I really want to know more about him. Like the fact that he can make that thing for Superman's ship and things like that. Like, I don't know. I need to learn more about him. Sick character. I just think the whole racial thing was annoying for me. Like, I feel like they didn't need to go too deep into that.
His race, like
because honestly, I know what it's like when you watch films like that and you see a black character and you think, oh yeah, black character, blah blah blah. But for me, like, I think there was just too much focus on it. Or maybe I'm just really sensitive to it.
I don't know. Like, what did Flash say something like?
Like
racial tension
charged. No, racially charged.
Racially charged. I don't understand that.
What does that mean? Just because he's doing, everyone does this. Like, it's not a black thing to do.
Yeah, I don't know what he meant by that. I don't get that racially charged. I have no idea what they were talking about that bit. I need to watch that bit again because he just randomly went like that, just a fist bump. He was like racially charged. Or maybe he was saying the fist bump is racially charged.
Yeah, that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
But what does that mean? Why is it racially charged?
I don't know. It's stupid.
It didn't need to be said, and I thought he was going to say something bad, and I was like, I didn't do that. And he said, oh, I was like,
yeah, it's just
yeah, I know.
I don't know. America's got this weird thing about like being separate. Like black people have a way. Like it's almost like they're turning how everything should be all one into like separate things now. Like oh, only black people can do this now, and it's now become. Before it used to be bad to say that only black people can fist bump. Now it's like saying like they're trying to almost say like it's good that only black people can fist bump.
Black people have their own things.
Black people have their own things, and only they can do it. Like it's just weird.
I'm not gonna lie. Maybe this. I mean, it's probably me and the way that I think and how, society's impacted on me. So this is just my thing. But like, for me when Aquaman was like, my man, that was just like, oh, that.
When he first said it, it just made me feel like he was saying it because of his race, because it didn't seem like he'd say something like that
to Batman,
to anyone else.
To Flash.
To Flash.
No, I think he would say that.
Yeah.
He would. Yeah. To Flash. If Flash was.
You see, you didn't think about it, and I thought.
Because I know what kind of character they're trying to do with Aquaman. They're trying to do. He's like a dude bro, isn't it? They're trying to make Aquaman a dude bro. And he's gonna be like my man to anybody, any guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like already on his own. He's basically kind of black himself in a way. That's why he's saying it. I don't think he was.
I don't know. Anyway.
But yeah, what I loved about this film though was just seeing the Justice League and all the little nerdy. I always love the nerdy stuff in all these superhero films. Like we're gonna put a big table in the middle, like the Justice League.
Getting excited about
Justice
that.
League Centre.
Like more and for more as well.
More characters. Seeing the Green Lanterns in the past.
Yeah, that was good.
The Green Lanterns and just like seeing Superman standing with his cape flowing and Batman's cape flowing, and they were just standing there like the Justice League, and it was just really cool to see them.
Did you hear the Batman theme? When Batman came in.
They played the Batman film. Yeah,
that was so
and they played Superman's one as well.
When he...
Yeah, they played all the classic. I saw it as well. Right at the end, they had. I knew they were gonna have Batman's theme, but I didn't know they were gonna have Superman's old theme.
This one, she's always on the ball with the music. She's like Batman's
she's
theme.
proper music.
Superman theme.
But
I loved when they see Superman and it goes doo doo.
Yeah, when they went into, I got chills. When they went into the
I got chills.
Is it the Fortress of Solitude? Is it the Fortress of Solitude?
Is that what it's called? The ship.
Well, that's what they. I guess that's the Fortress of Solitude.
Such a nerd.
Superman's shit. No, it's not even nerd.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Listen, man, the music was like, it just went. Dun-dun, dun-dun. I love Superman's music.
That's what makes it film. That's what makes it.
That music, his new music, sick. Like dun 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 dun. I just love.
Ruined it for me.
That's how it goes, though. That's how it goes.
No. That's what makes a film.
That music, I wish they played that a bit more.
Yeah.
Like when he came back, they should have played it. I wish they just.
Those little hints, though.
If they just doing little hints, just fucking play the whole track, man. Fuck it, you bought it. Play the whole track. You got the rights to it. Do it. Even just seeing Wonder Woman stopping bad guys from stealing jewelry just seems like the old callbacks, like the old 1960s comics, like where they just do simple stuff like stop bad guys from robbing places and stuff. These super powerful beings. Like, and then she put the truth lasso on the bad guy, and it was just like, so basically we did this. It was just telling them everything. So that was really cool. I love all that. Hopefully they can. I think they need to. Zack Snyder, I don't mind him if he directs another one, but just let somebody else write the whole thing. Like Zack Snyder just got to be there to hold the camera. That's it. Just do your 6 shots, Zack. That's it. Do the cape flapping, everything. Do your 6 shots, but let someone else write a really cool, epic story. Make these characters, make us fall in love with these characters. Because for me, like to summarize, the characters just fell a bit flat. And there was no plot at all, didn't care about the bad guy. So the film was a bit of a letdown for me, but I did enjoy just seeing the Justice League together.
It was good.
It was fun just to see them fight, action scenes were fun. So I did enjoy the film, but I just felt like it needed to be a bit more.
I really liked the film. Like, I really liked it.
What do you think of the after credits, Deathstroke?
Oh yeah, Deathstroke in the after credits and Lex Luthor. Well, I'll tell you one thing, the after credits are definitely better than Marvel. Not some guy rolling around on the floor.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
They know what they're doing there, that's why. They're just
Marvel teasing. Marvel was always teasing now. They used to give you good shit at the end of the credits. Not anymore though. They like, we're so good now. They give you
the good one after like the first bit of credits. They give you the decent one where you see like
sometimes.
But that last one, they never do good. But this one was really good.
Yeah, got Deathstroke. Lex Luthor trying to be a bit more like Lex Luthor, still a bit like I'm a social network on the show. He's a bit like that still, but at least he looks like Lex Luthor now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's getting the DC universe opening up, getting a bit excited. Even though I wasn't super impressed with the film, I'm just loving that the world building, the DC universe is opening up a bit more. So I want to see Robin.
Actually, I don't mind watching these films because I do like how they were portraying some of the characters. Yeah, the characters. They did it pretty good.
Yeah, they just looked the part like so much. Like when Wonder Woman coming out, when they were walking out, and Aquaman, all of them, they just looked all sick. I was looking at it thinking, Jesus, they look like fucking straight out of the comic. Like
they do look really good.
They look like video games, like, but not like bad CGI. Just like
it felt like I was playing a bit of
Batman.
Yeah, old what's it called, Arkham Knight and all that. Yeah, it looks sick. Oh yeah, one last thing, Cyborg is actually looking a bit more like Cyborg now from the comics. You see at the end, he was not all spiky and disgusting anymore. He's slowly making himself look actually like Cyborg.
I was happy for him when he got the new arm.
Yeah, he was like, I'm not so much of a freak anymore, Dad. It's kind of cute. I like his dad didn't die at the end. That would have been cliche. Yeah. But his dad's actually alive, like looking after him. Anyway, should we end it there? Anything else you guys want to say?
I mean, we should end it on a positive note because...
Yeah, I've said loads of positive shit just at the end.
No, that's what I mean. Like, we should end it
that's what you're saying. I thought you were saying like we should try and add some more positive.
No, like...
ratings again.
Have I changed I think I've changed my rating a bit.
No, you haven't.
I think I have.
You gave it a 6 on the other
I gave it a 6. I'll give it a
You can't give it 2
6.8 now. No, 7. Fuck it. Hard 7.
I said 7.
Because I enjoyed it. I'm forgetting how much I enjoyed the whole Justice League.
I knew it was a 7. That's why I gave it a 7.
The final half of the film, when they're all just... Oh yeah. How can we forget Flash racing Superman?
Obviously Superman's going to win.
No.
What, does Flash have really...
Flash... To be fair, this is young Flash. So Superman probably beat this Flash.
You saw them racing before though. Superman beat him.
But I think in the comics, and the cartoon, they never really show who wins. But it's always everyone always hints that Flash will beat Superman.
Really?
Superman is like everyone's powers basically. But you know, like how you're good at everything.
Yeah, so you can't.
But you're not super good at everything. Like Flash is good at one thing. That's his thing. So he's gonna be faster than the guy that's. Sort of do, you know what I mean?
I just assumed Superman would win because of how
he's just good at everything. He's Mary Sue.
Basically,
Superman.
how they were kind of on par, but it seemed like Superman was a bit faster when they were fighting.
Yeah, but I think in the film, Superman will beat this version of Flash. But when Flash gets older, a bit more experience.
Yeah, then maybe
this Flash.
Like okay, so oh my god, I know we shouldn't keep talking about this film, but when he finally realised that Superman could get on his part and like actually see him and stuff, that was
Flash's face was like...
For me, my thought was like, oh, Flash needs to learn how to fight now because all he knows how to do is run fast.
I was wondering about that. Is he going to learn from Batman, or is he going to?
He needs to learn how to do, how to dodge and things like that.
I kind of liked how Flash was a bit of a noob.
Yeah,
and I like that little pep talk
between. They made a point of that because he said, all I'm good at doing is running and pushing people over. That's what I've done for the rest like that. I'm
so glad they did that because you know when Flash is like in the comics, Flash is like a badass right now. Flash can almost beat anyone. He's kind of OP because of how he is. He's so fast and ridiculous. Like in the speed, we didn't even talk about the Speed Force. Like I don't know if he uses the Speed Force in the film or not. But the Speed Force is like when he goes into Speed Force, it's like. He's almost like God or something when he's in the Speed Force. That's why Flash has to beat Superman if he goes in the Speed Force.
That's why I was confused about how he could go back in time because I feel like he wouldn't know how to do that now. But he's still young Flash, so I don't know.
Maybe he does it.
No, he doesn't do it on his own. He needs a machine to go back in time, to travel through time. He just runs really fast on this machine and it makes him like go back into time somehow.
I saw that in the cartoon.
Yeah, there was a cartoon about that. But yeah. Finally, I hope this review wasn't so long. That's our review. I don't know how much of this I'm going to edit. I don't think I'm going to edit. If you guys enjoyed the discussion, you made it to the end, and you enjoyed the discussion. That's
great on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that means you enjoyed our talk. So yeah, I think we had a good talk.
We did, yeah, but they were probably like...
No, that's the whole point. It's like podcasts and stuff, isn't it? I might call it the Justice League podcast.
Is it long enough to be a podcast?
But it seems
oh my god, can we end the
video? Let's end this now.
That's our review of the Justice League. If you enjoyed it, give us a like, leave a comment below what you guys thought, and we'll see you again. Peace.